Hi everybody, I'm the top,
And I'm the bottom.
and this is From Top to Bottom.
It's episode 11.
Okay. And we thought we would talk about one night stands, and
That's why we are here on the bed.
yes.
Because that's where most one night stands usually should end up. Don't you think?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's where mine did the other night.
Ooh, tell me more.
So I have been not having sex for quite some time, and bitching and complaining about it, and making friends and people around me's life a living hell. And I finally had sex, and I went to a place where sex runneth amok. So like a sex, like a bath, what do we call them, bathhouses?
Call them bathhouse.
Bathhouses, sex clubs, the ACI. I'm sure you gays know what that is out here.
Do they here?
Well, I'm sure in San Antonio they know.
Okay, so if you're not sure, go to San Antonio, type in ACI, or not go to San Antonio, but type in ACI San Antonio, and you'll see what we're talking about.
I'm sure wherever you're watching from, there's an ACI type place. So, you know. So, anyways, the ACI here is disgusting, I think, and it's like a rundown. What's the word? I don't know. There's nothing good in it. So, anyways, I purchased a room. I went in. I was gonna have sex, and then I ended up meeting someone, and just coming back to my place and having sex.
Do you think it was worth it? I mean, what did you pay to go
Not
there?
that. No, it was like $30 to get in.
$30.
Well, $30 I got off a couple times. So I mean, so that's good.
Okay, so tell us more about this gentleman. This gentleman, would it be a caller if you didn't?
He was
call
10
him?
years younger than me, which was kind of annoying to
That's
me.
exciting.
Why? 92 he was born, and I was born in 82. Obviously, that's 10 years, but still, like, I couldn't, like, I was like, oh my god, 92, I'm so old.
Like, why was that going through your mind?
I don't know, because I'm crazy.
I don't know. That makes me think, like, about ages. We talked about that once before, but I mean, if it really was a bother, why did you?
I didn't know until, like, after he was in the car and stuff. No, it's just something to bitch and complain about. I don't know. It's not him. It's me. I'm the one that's old. He's the one that's young and cute.
Do you think he was? I mean, he was excited about it, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, he was all right. Yeah, I think he might have wanted me to ask him for his number the next day or something, and I just didn't do it. I don't know. You can't. I don't know. And that's like something else. Can you make after like a one night stand? Are you? I guess can you make a hoe into a housewife type deal?
Ooh, I love that. Hoe into a housewife. I think it's.
I've never been able to.
I don't know. I don't think it's possible. My actual personal experiences with that is if we go into sex before we go into any other type of relationship, if we approach the relationship from the sex angle, most likely it is not going to happen.
What if the sex is good though? You don't think if the sex is good, then you can make it
There's
into like a.
there is someone right now that kind of is in my life that I had like when I first met them. I met them at like it was a sexual encounter, and we just meant to have sex. We went back to my house. We had sex. I fell in love with him. And then for a period of like 2 or 3 years, we just continued to get together for sex. I mean, we would get together, we would hang out for a little bit, then we would have sex, and then that was it. But we never turned into a relationship. And I had fallen in love with this person. And I kind of still have feelings, but it never materialized. And I was hanging out with them just the other day, and I was just thinking, like, I don't think this
When?
would work out. The other day, I don't know if I told you about it.
Obviously, you didn't.
And I
This
don't
I don't know
wanna
why
tell
this
the world.
I don't know why this brought up into my head, but I was thinking about because I've only had two boyfriends, but the second one I met at a sex club too. I was just thinking about this, and perfect example of why not to continue with a relationship. I ended up dating this guy, and it was tragic. He ended up being a hooker, a real life hooker,
And he wanted a relationship.
oh, we had a relationship. And then he ended up cheating on me like after 2 months. He went back to the place where we met. and did crystal meth and then got gangbanged by a bunch of dudes.
And I think that is why it is always hard to kind of approach it from that angle because I don't know. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Well, but what are our options? Like, we've talked about it before, like, I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I'm sick right now, darling.
Well, I mean, what led us to those places in the first place?
I just wanted to get off.
Well, and yes,
And I did.
and a mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Why does it have to turn into anything?
No. I'm not saying that. Like, I just feel like there's a sense of, for me, like, oh, maybe it could have been, or oh.
True or false? Most people that go into those places, and this has been me at times, go in there expecting, hopefully that there will be a miracle and we're gonna find Prince Charming. He's gonna come in on a white
false.
spur.
I wouldn't think that in there.
You wouldn't think that?
Like I don't go into those places thinking I'm gonna find someone.
But you don't hope it would happen, and
no,
if it were to happen, isn't that
not in there? I really
well,
go in there thinking
that
the sex
answers
thing.
your question about this guy.
Yes, and I understand what you're saying.
And where did it come from?
Listen,
afterwards?
this is what I'm saying. Like, I go in there with that expectation, but then when the rules are changed, i.e., taking him back to my place, having him stay the night, this and that changes it a little bit, I think.
That's
because you're taking it out of the scenario that it's in.
That's why I didn't I recently had a one night stand with someone that I met, and I had gone back to their hotel room, and they wanted me to stay the night, and I just couldn't because I was freaking out about, staying the night in this crazy brain means that there's going to be some sort of relationship. Even if we were clear that it wasn't going to be, in the back of my mind, I would have wanted more. Mm-hmm. So do you think maybe that should be a rule next time going into it? You know what?
No. The fact of the matter is nothing's happened. There was no phone numbers exchanged for my part, so I will most likely never see this person again, and that's just the end of the story. I feel like I want to attach some sort of guilt to it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's childhood trauma or something, I don't know.
What is the one-night stand etiquette? What is proper one-night stand?
I don't know, you fucking get in, get out.
Well, but does that always happen?
I don't know.
I mean, should that be the etiquette? Should it just be don't even talk, don't even share information, just get in, do the deed, and leave? And what about if they want another night? Say you meet someone.
Yeah, but then that turns into a fuck buddy.
What if they want that, and what if you're willing?
Okay, well then you do it. I had a fuck buddy here. I sure did.
Why do you think fuck buddies?
But let me tell you something. The fuck buddy had to, towards the end, start yapping and talking and asking how my day was and all this kind of crap, and I was like, no, we've already drawn a relationship that's just into fucking. I don't want to know about your day. I don't want to know about the relationships that you have. I don't want to know that you have parents. I don't want to put a personality to the face and body, I guess, is the way I want to look at it. So, I guess in the end of this wonderful conversation, one night stands are good if you can leave the emotions at the door, right?
One night stands are great if they remain that.
I think I need to not have them, is what I'm saying. My conclusion.
I think where we no, I don't know. I think where I've gone wrong is where I expected to be more than one night, or when it turned into a fuck buddy, and then I don't know how to get out of it. That's where cue the comedic music, and it's like a comedy movie. That would be a good comedy movie, I guess.
Right.
Thanks for sharing that.
Shut up. See you guys later.